If I were a rich man, yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. All day long I biddy-biddy-bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. Yabba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dibba-dum. If I were a bitty rich, idle man.
Good morning, Lancers. This is Mr. Smith with another episode of Lancer Live. Today's episode, we're talking about Fiddler on the Roof, which comes out on Thursday, March the 23rd. That performance is at 5:30 p.m. And then we have performances on Friday night at 7:30, and then we have two performances on Saturday. One's at 1 o'clock and the other's at 7:30. Tickets at the door are $12, so make sure you don't miss out on that. Joining us today are Maddie and Jolie. They are also members of the cast of Fiddler on the Roof, along with Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith is on the stage for quite a long time, actually. I think we did some math on this.
Yeah.
So what do you guys think about the show and the hard work that you guys have been putting into the show so far?
It's definitely a lot of work. But I feel like it's all going to pay off next week. And the fact that lots of people are coming up to us and getting pre-sale tickets is one of the most amazing feelings, because we're both seniors, so this is our last show, and it just feels great to have people supporting us for once.
Yeah. It's really brought us together as a family, like people outside of drama, inside of drama. We've all gotten so much closer, and it's just made the experience so much better now that we get along great. The show's going so smoothly, and we're like learning a lot from each other, and it's just a really great experience.
So talk a little bit about the show itself. The topic of the show obviously is Russia in the early 1900s. You have this Jewish community that's basically being forced out of their homes. Talk about a little bit about what you've learned about through the show so far, and what your emotional connection is to the characters that you guys are portraying.
Emotional connection. Definitely. The importance of family is really stressed in this play, and the fact that sometimes tradition holds it together, but sometimes it breaks off, because we always can't have the same thing over and over again. You want to add to that?
Yeah, well, for my character, I play his wife, Golda, and I'm very set in my ways, and she's very about her tradition in the past, so keeping things the way they've been for a long time is what we're used to and what we've always done. So when some of the younger characters want to challenge this idea, it's not allowed, because it's very different, and we don't like different. We like to be stagnant in the way we are, because it's worked for so long.
Now, normally you guys work with, other cast members that are your age, and you guys are, have that drama class. What's it like working with some of your former teachers and some other staff members that are part of the show?
It's so exciting.
Yeah.
The fact that we get to see like other teachers getting up there and doing the same thing we're doing is absolutely awesome.
Yeah, we've connected so much better with the adults, because we're getting all different ranges of ages. We have middle schoolers too, and we get to work with such a range of people, and they have different experiences, and we're all learning together. And it doesn't matter young or old, it's just become this big blob of importance and moving forward, and it's just been so wonderful.
One big family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I will reiterate that family thing. I mean, like I said, you're playing one of my daughters, you're playing my wife, and it's like we're really like a family doing this whole show. It's so much fun. I'm energized, and by the time that rehearsals are done, I just want to like fall into bed and just go to sleep.
Sleep for
But
5 hours.
yeah, exactly. But the show's a lot of fun, and I'm serious. You will miss out if you don't get to go see this show. So thank you, ladies, for joining us today on Lancer Live. And again, make sure that you're there on opening night, the 23rd. Again, it's at 5:30, and then we have a performance on the 24th at 7:30, and then two on Saturday, the 25th, one at 1 o'clock and one at 7:30. We'll see you there, Lancers.